Our 25th anniversary on Malkah, Mazel Tov to the kehilla. So happy to see that the room is filled. I was in the UK just about a week and a bit ago on a Thursday evening, and I received a message saying we have Brad, we've got 18 men and 4 women, and the closing date is happening in about an hour. So that wasn't the pressure, getting on a plane. But nevertheless, Baruch Hashem, we come through, the family have a shalom come through. So you should for everybody, apologies profusely if you felt that your arm was twisted, but it's absolutely gorgeous to see all the lovely family faces, a good family, because we know everybody and well. First and foremost, of course, Mazel Tov to Reb Eitan, Zachrin and Mrs. Zachrin, our honorees this evening. Although Eitan has not been part of the community for a long period, he's quietly been working behind the scenes. He's made a tremendous impact, especially in advancing the building project, which is one of the main focuses of this evening. I hope to give a presentation shortly. I'll try not to speak too long. His dedication and insight has been completely invaluable. A fantastic sounding board for Naftali Kaplan and myself, and I just want to say thank you so much for all your efforts. This is a well-deserved honour. We appreciate all your contributions. Thank you. Before, as I say, I present the update, it would be remiss of me to obviously not thank certain key individuals. In the journal there is a big long list of thank yous, and Baruch Hashem, many of us get involved within the kehilla, but there's a few members that I do want to say thank you to. Of course, first and foremost, the Rav and the Rebbetzin. Your continued love and care is a source of inspiration for all of us, and may you both continue to be blessed with lots of health, simchas, and for your family, for our kehilla, and we look forward to obviously moving more from strength to strength. Reb Seltzer, here he is. It's a big wow, really. The incredible amount of work that Lev does is mind-blowing. Huge thank you for preparing this year's journal, which looks lovely, and countless hours and effort, and very calmly done. It's a chus to be working with you. Thank you again for all your advice, help as well, and it's very much appreciated. And he cares deeply about the kehilla. You can see from all the photos and the effort he puts into his shibboleth. Also, just want to say, so I'll get through the thank yous. I'm nearly there. Rabbi Tachtal, who's just here, just wants to say thank you to Rabbi Tachtal, who ran the Beit Tzvi Kollel for over 20 years. And laid the foundations for the Abba Shalom Kollel version 2.0. Amount of effort, time and effort that you put into shaping the kehilla's future in terms of the learning, and obviously set the stage for what's to come, so thank you very much. Of course, that sort of segues into Rabbi Moshe Kohen, who's now the new Rosh Kollel, and the Rosh Tabora, our Warden, who feels so very comfortable sitting at the top table. Yes. They brought fresh energy and a clear vision, obviously taking over from where our Tachtal left off, and Rabbi Cohen's passion for Torah and dedication. Everybody knows how awesome he is, and running the Kollel with the Avreikim and the amount of effort that's gone into that, so we're excited to see where the future goes and grows. Rabbi Eliyahu Jacobs, probably one of the most successful shiurim that we have within the kehilla. I think we've got a group of 17 or 18 guys that are learning the kingdom sector. It's growing, and it's jammed, and we've been running for 5 years. He has a magnetic personality, as we all know, and we thank you for your dedication and help. And please God should go from strength to strength, so you should go for very well. Reb Yisrael Harris is not here tonight. He's actually making a Melaveh Sheva Bracha. So in the Sheva Bracha tonight, so he's not here. He is the newest member of our Vard, and it's incredible how much of an impact he's made on the Vard. The Friday night program, the children's programs, which has actually helped to bring in with Reb Yitzi Rubin and obviously Rabbi Naftali Kaplan together. I think we've actually harnessed something which the shul hasn't seen ever, it's filled with children, and not only just from our members' kids, but also other children that are coming in, and that's absolutely phenomenal, and creating a new generation and connecting us to the children, which we've never done. Mary Harris has really spearheaded that, and it's amazing. And of course, his wife, Mrs. Harris, who's not here, heading up the Nation and all the phone. Together, they're a powerhouse. Their initiatives have been absolutely fantastic, a breath of fresh air to the kehilla, Baruch Hashem. I don't know whether Shlomo Hollander is here, but he's not here, I don't think. But again, thank you to him. Yahweh Saponim. He's now the Nugget Shir in the morning, taking over from Rob Tachtal, and it's filled, and Baruch Hashem, we're going from strength to strength. There's a lot of achdus, a lot of unity, a lot of love. Thank you to the Vard for all their work, especially Shimon Young. I have to call him. This night would have been possible without all the work that he's put in. You can see some of the work that he has done once we head into the presentation. Thank you to everybody. There's a whole big bunch of other thank yous that are in the journal. I think I'm probably going to sort of close off there. But just to say that we welcome new ideas, initiatives. Everybody knows the Vard. We've been working together, and just approach us if you have an idea that you want to bring to the table and want to help to develop it. It will be thrown back at you. You have to develop it. But please feel please feel free to come forward. And thank you. If I missed anybody out, I hope that you're listed in the journal. Okay, so we're going to move on to the presentation. A little bit of a technical issue, as much as I can't see my screen, so I'm going to try my best to do this. Okay. Don't worry. Okay. Oh gosh. I don't think you're going to be able to see the screen from over there, so I apologise. But if you wanted to see some of the images, it might be worthwhile moving around. It might be. I mean, it probably will be. So maybe you should. Okay, so take your time with that. All right. I meant to say a warm welcome, of course, to Mrs. Aku and Mr. Zaku, our shul secretary and husband. Good to see you. Once a year, good to see you. I don't know whether I'm allowed to do this. All right. Okay, so I'll jump into the presentation. Really don't take too long. Is everybody okay? Everyone's okay at the moment? Yes, good. All right, so Raising the Roof, a journey of growth and progress. 5 years ago, almost to the very month, I think it's almost the Parsha of Shalach, we had a Raising the Roof kehilla fundraiser, as you all remember, or as you always remind me. Yes, what happened to my money? When are we going to have the building? And that's from people that never gave any money in our members. Okay, so it's true, it's amazing. Somebody asked me for their money back, and I said, I don't think you gave any. Okay, so we had a successful Raising the Roof campaign. Our focus was on a 2-story polypuck steel construct. We raised 1.6 million shekels after expenses. There was a lot of effort and work that went into it, and everybody was pumped. Could you turn that down? We can hear the conversation. All right, so anyway. Staying with our very best. All right, so this was a situation 5 years ago. The challenges which we had, which we didn't understand initially. First of all, we had no land contract, which, believe it or not, was actually signed. Just Naftali, help me. When was it signed? Where is Naftali? When did we get the land contract? Literally a couple of months ago, right? Fully. 5 years. The bureaucracy in the area was crazy. And we had a 5-year land contract previously. We needed a 25-year land contract to be able to actually build. So this was a really big stumbling block. The corona pandemic slowed the progress beyond compare. We had an increase in costs, almost doubling the project's budget. After the corona, the cost of the chomer was just was crazy, and we were stumped. So essentially, we were in a bit of a chessmate position because we didn't have enough money to actually build the structure with the money that we had. And then came the conversation of polyputt versus a solid concrete building. If we had a solid concrete building, that would be much more established, it would be longer lasting, it would be seen as less temporary. People were asking maybe that's what we should go for. And we didn't even have enough money to build a polyputt building, let alone a concrete building. We were talking about maybe we should have one floor, but then that would not be the promise that we were going to have, and there's just nothing upstairs, etc. So key decisions and shifts. At the AGM in 2024 last year, I presented to some of you who came out, it was a good turnout. But we were going to use the funds that we have, the 1.6 million, for a 2-storey bare-bone concrete building. Literally not sure even that it would have windows, and that we would move out of the building and shift focus to another campaign to try and raise funds to at least get into something to move things forward. And on that premise, everybody agreed, and so we decided to submit a permit for a 2-storey solid stone structure. And that permit actually was entered. This is a 2-storey building, was actually entered with the permitting approximately 6 weeks ago. And the approval timeline is expected in 6 months. So we're looking about maybe five months away from actually having the permit, because we couldn't do anything because the land contract wasn't signed off, which it is now. I don't know why it got stumped so much. Okay, so our permit is in for a 2-storey stone building. However, there has been some incredible new developments, and it's amazing how Kodesh Baruch Hu is in our lives and in our kehilla's lives, because we're all waiting in the midbar to try and have this wonderful building that we all have hopes for, and yet Kodesh Baruch has always got it covered, and Bli Ayin Hara, we've been actually given and promised a new, large, generous donation, which is anonymous at the moment. But it's massive. We're going to be able to, as Hashem expands to a 3-storey structure, which will include a simple hall in the sort of Ketzi basement below, which is also fantastic. It's not going to be finished. I'm going to go through the phases of what we plan on doing with Bli Neder as Hashem, and hope it will work out, which I'm pretty sure it will, because the Kodesh Baruch has had our back so far. Okay, the new structure will offer increased space, flexibility, and increased revenue stream for our kehilla. I think I'm going to show you the building. Actually, that's a 3-storey building. No, this is the...
Is it real Lego or is it off-brand?
It's off-brand.
Oh.
It's the China. Okay, fine. So here's the actual building. As you can see, this is kind of like a little moody, dark sky vibe. This is in the sun. And, it's the sun version, which has Abba Shalom's logo on it. It's a 3-storey. You can't see the basement. I know it looks a bit weird and black here, but that goes down slopes. We just couldn't design that in time. The architect, David Miller, has been incredible. That's paragliding in from Island Park. Yeah, so this is the building, and it looks beautiful. I think everybody can agree. I don't know whether we ever clap pictures, but you can clap if you want. Right, I'm going to try it. Actually, I haven't got a mouse. I don't know if this is going to work. I hope this is going to work. But there's a 3D kind of walkthrough. Where's my stick gone? It's actually got paint on one end. Okay, so it's sort of, we're going to start here. It's going to walk into the main building, which is the front doors. This will be an entrance into the Ezra's Noshim. I'm going to show you just some aerial view pictures without getting too complicated. Can everybody see this and why? Yeah? Okay. All right, so let's see if this works. Oh, where's it gone? No. Oh yeah, okay, fine. Yeah, we're not there yet. Okay, fine. So these are the stairs coming up. This is a ramp with an entrance into the Ezra's Noshim with the stairs that go upstairs. We also have a downstairs area, which is a sheer room, but also for ladies that can't make it up the stairs. So this will be a sort of seeing through into the base midrash. This is where the men enter. There's a corridor that takes us into the second base midrash, and this seats 190 men, up from the 105 that we currently have. So it's a big bump up in space, Baruch Hashem. There's the men's stairs that go both upstairs to the women's section and also downstairs into the basement, as does this, upstairs and downstairs into the simcha hall. There's toilets, a Rav's office, and so this is the main structure. And I've just got some photos. This is what the shul will hopefully look like in the inside. Something like this. I don't know how relevant that is, but this is the Rav's eye view. This is the Rav's eye view. The Rav's seat. Hopefully it will not be empty seating. But yeah, that's the Rav's eye view. And okay, right, here we go. Let's see. How do I play this shit? Really? Okay. It's a bit jerky. This is going into the main entrance, which is sort of circular. So it looks like I'm a shop, just a bit bigger. There we go. The actual size is to scale, whether we'll have those great. Someone's going to come up and say, you have to have great chairs. I know. But yeah, okay, just moving through. This is the Ezras Noshim. Women would come upstairs here. The Ezras Noshim holds 130 women, comfortably based on the seating. No toilets or powder room yet. We don't really need to deal with that. Okay. And that's just a picture of the Ezras Noshim. Don't worry, it will be protected. And probably won't be able to see anything. Okay, so that's just a picture. Moving on. This is the simcha hall. Simcha hall you can get from downstairs here for the men, downstairs for the women. There are slopes that take you downstairs. This is the men's main entry. The tables and the seating actually show that it can hold 208 people comfortably as it stands there. There's a large kitchen that side. That might not stay there, but it's there at the moment. And so this is the simcha hall downstairs. Okay.
Is it comparable in size to this? Or what would the size of the simcha hall be? A little bit bigger?
The simcha hall, I didn't measure this. I'm so sorry, but I will try and answer the question another time. I would imagine it would be as big as this, yeah. I would imagine so. It's just under 350. It's just under 350 square meters. Is the whole shetach. So I would imagine that the simcha hall inside is going to be the toilets and bits and pieces is going to be about 250 square meters maybe. And one person takes up a square metre with their car. So, did somebody say no? What's that? Move on. Okay, great. Alright, so that's the simcha hall and a picture of the simcha hall before the sensitive table bits and pieces. But just to give an idea, I don't think that really gives an idea so much, but there's the pictures. Okay, so the next steps moving forward, just to finish, these are the next steps, or at least this is what we hope. So we have to resubmit the 2-story plans to the 3-story plan, and we're working very, very hard at the moment with with the architect David Miller. There'll be a minor lag. It shouldn't be too much of a lag, but there might be a minor lag in terms of the 6 months, which we're already 6 weeks deep. It might take us back a few weeks, but there's not a shame in no more than 6 months, maybe 5 months time. The permit should be through for the 3-story. And originally when we put in for the land contract, we put in for 3 stories. So it's not like we're stumped to the 2-story, we should have 3 stories. That should go through, please God, Bezat Hashem. The plan is to move into Motzi Mayim once we get the permit to start building. We would probably be in Motzi Mayim next door so that we're still on the street and local with everybody. We need to have a mokum that's still on Lachish, obviously, to keep the cohesion within the kehilla. So we should be moving into Motzi Mayim maybe for 6 months, might be a little bit more. The plan would be to complete and enter and daven into the simcha hall, at which time we would finish off the base midrash and the Ezras Noshim. timeline to be confirmed. And phase 3 would be that we obtain Tofis Harbour, which means that it becomes a fully established building with electricity, and it's marked off in the area as a bona fide building, after which we will then complete the second base Midrash, which is the furthest end. So that's pretty much the plan. The money that we have will be enough for us to get into the building, certainly into the Simcha Hall, but we obviously, it's not going to be finished. It's not going to be incredibly beautiful, but it will be comfortable enough to daven in, and then, as always, we'll see where it takes us from that. So we're all on our way to creating a vibrant, functional space in the community, and your continued support and help is obviously crucial and critical for the next step. Thank you very much.